Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is going to be game 2 or 3, perhaps. This game had a lot of viewers, so I'm like, oh, it might be kind of exciting. So we have our player in the blue, Zyman, at 1459 in the blue versus xCloud over here at 1498 in the red. So it looks like our player in the blue is playing Inzektors, perhaps. Now with Inzektors, if you're playing pure Inzektors, Armageddon Knight could be an option. But I feel like with Armageddon Knight, you kind of lose your summon, and then you don't do anything after that. I mean, yeah, you can protect Armageddon Knight, but what's the point of protecting Armageddon Knight, if you follow what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it does kind of speed up the deck just to get Hornet in the grave. I've seen people play Grepher as well, which is another card, and that way you still get to summon. So Grepher could be an option if you don't like Armageddon Knight. So it looks like our player in the red is activating Warrior Duality. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Warrior returning alive, because the ninjas are, in fact, warriors. So you can abuse Hanzo more, getting more cards to your hand. That is quite interesting. I mean, if you did play Black Luster Soldier, you could possibly add him too. But adding Phoenix Chain to his hand was quite a good idea, because now the Inzektor player knows that he can't, essentially explode and pop 2. Ooh, Card Trooper, which is pretty good. Now, Card Trooper's effect is a cost, so if he does activate Phoenix Chain on it, it will not get the boost, but he still does get to mill, so that is pretty darn good. Oh, Solemn Warning, which is probably a good option. That way he cannot draw a card, because Card Trooper still has that additional effect that happens in the graveyard. So let's see. He's got MST, a random back row, perhaps to sound something. Oh, that was pretty good. Getting that bottomless out of the way, perhaps. Oh, and now he can add a card, which is probably the Super Art of Transformation. And then he's in a pretty good position here. He can attack over Armageddon Knight. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, Armageddon Knight doesn't really do much. He doesn't have good attack. Plus, he's just not that great to be on the field. So we have a Limit Reverse. Let's see what he's going for. Oh, Card Trooper. That is pretty interesting. I mean, all the Inzektors are pretty much targets for Limit Reverse. The good ones, at least, which is basically Dragonfly. Centipede is the card that you can't get out, that you possibly would want to. But that is interesting, because he can now run over Hanzo, and Super Transformation will be activated. So let's see what he gets out. Majority of the time it's that white dragon ninja. They're not face up. I'm curious to see what would happen.
Receiving incoming transmission.
And so, Okay, so yeah, he did go for the White Dragon Ninja here. Yeah, I was kind of unsure what they were talking about. Because of Limit Reverse, perhaps. I have no idea. But White Dragon Ninja is quite a good card. Plus, our player in the red does have a safe zone, so Dragonfly will not be effective until that safe zone gets, essentially removed. But the problem is, ooh, that is quite good. Although, yeah, White Dragon Ninja's effect is, okay, so he's going to be chaining Book of Moon. Okay. That is a quite good play. And so, ooh, Centipede, and Centipede will be equipping Hornet, unless our player in the red does have an effect Baylor. He has definitely got more control over the field right now. If xCloud here does have a Valor, okay, he does not have Valor, and he's going to be searching out Dragonfly here, and so he can essentially do the play next turn, which is summon Dragonfly, getting Hornet, and then going to be able to pop 2 cards. Or possibly 3 if Centipede does survive. Let's see if that does happen. Our player in the red definitely needs... Oh, Black Luster Soldier. Pretty good stuff. Oh, Hanzo is dark, so that's pretty good. So he gets a solemn judgment on that. And usually when people summon Black Luster Soldier, that's kind of like their best option. Like, they don't have any other plays, because if they have something to get rid of the back row, you know, like a Hanzo, if he summons Hanzo, the Inzektor player probably would have Solemn Judgmented that, and so that's why I don't think our red player has any other outs here, because summoning Black Luster Soldier first wouldn't be as great as summoning it second if you did happen to have a monster that you can bait out the back row with. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So let's see what he possibly can do, because the Inzektor player is definitely going to be taking the game here if our red player doesn't do something. Does he have Monster Reborn perhaps? Because now he cannot reborn Black Luster Soldier because he was negated. Ooh, summoned Valor. Creature swap. Oh, okay. But essentially from there, I'm not sure what he would go for, but probably going to be game... Ooh, looks like they're going to game 3. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.